Okay, so I just want to clear some things up because I don't know, I feel like some people are putting words in my mouth or trying to analyze me and they have like the complete wrong idea. So I'm just going to throw some general things out there. One, I'm not a feminist. I believe in equality amongst both genders. I was just giving a different perspective because a lot of the videos I'm seeing are either so pro male or so pro female, but the people that I was arguing with are more pro male. They tend to just pick out the negative examples of females and then use it to label all of us. Now, I can't really argue on the behalf of men because I'm not a male. Like, I can be sympathetic towards your cause, but at the end of the day, I can't be empathetic because I can never really walk in your shoes. So, I'm not a feminist. I was just defending women. It's just like if I defend black people, the white supremacists love to say, oh, you're a black supremacist or you're anti white. It's got nothing to do with that. You're attacking somebody, a group that I find to be weak and vulnerable or unable to defend themselves uh, in a manner where they won't be harmed. So all of a sudden, you've lumped me into this extremist category. It's got nothing to do with that. I believe men and women are equal. They have different things to bring to the table. I don't believe that biology can explain gender roles in this day and age. That's the naturalistic fallacy to assume that just because something happens based on evolution or biology that men have more testosterone, so they're more aggressive, they're more dominant, they should be the leader. That's the way the animals operate, so that's how we should operate. I mean, they teach you this. They teach you this. That's the naturalistic fallacy. It's not always going to apply. It can work, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's set in stone. And then, uh, there's just so many things. So many things that people have just labeled me as. Like, I don't even understand it. Like, some people are trying to say that I'm very religious. I'm like the furthest thing from religious. Like, I've said it before. For the most part, I'm agnostic, even borderline atheist. Because if you take a moment to analyze religion from an unbiased standpoint, instead of going to church and believing everything you're spoon-fed, I have nothing against that. Your beliefs are your beliefs, and if you look into the terror management theory, there's a reason humans make these constructs as like a coping mechanism. I understand, like, you may find the flaws in your religion, but you may not want to let go because if you do, then your whole world may fall apart as you know it. I know I was arguing with this one person who is very religious, and if you ask me, he's homophobic, and we were debating like gays being allowed to be married, and then I showed him excerpts from his religious texts of marriage, not just that it says that mankind should not lay with mankind as it does with womankind, but just the other examples of marriage, how it talks about polygamy, how rape is handled in the Bible, how just a whole bunch of other things, to the point where he like broke down and he said, are you trying to take me to a sea of nothingness because I can't handle that? So like, I understand that. I understand people's reasons for everything, the need to feel that they need to believe in something, but at the same time, you shouldn't be so narrow-minded, so closed off that you only hear what you want to hear. There's lots of people who have brought opposing arguments to me, and I'm starting to see it from their perspective. Why? Because I have an open mind. But if you are just so narrow, some of these people, it's like you're becoming the thing you hate. Like, a lot of these black men who are talking about like the men's rights movement, who cannot see it from the female perspective as well, I mean, aren't you kind of, in a sense, being like the white supremacists? They don't like the fact that they have to share control with you, or that they don't like affirmative action. Me personally, believe that it needs to be tweaked. They don't like that. But then if women are saying, "Oh, we want to be at par with you when it comes to pay," all of a sudden, like, no, no, women aren't supposed to lead. They're just supposed to follow. You get this, this, and this, and we lose this, this, and this. And no, the thing is, we're not arguing that. I'm not arguing that. And the same problem the feminists have. It's like, we don't have this, this, and this, but you have this, this, and this, and you don't want to hear the other perspective. That's why this problem. I don't believe in feminists or masculinists, if you want to call them that. It's not going to achieve much, because you are trying to be better than another group if you don't want to acknowledge that the other group is deprived of other things as well. We should be striving towards equality. But yeah, those are just the things that I was thinking about right now with respect to me.